This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. Well, Friday was somewhat of a quiet day in the corn market, with July corn futures closing a penny and 3/4 higher. With planting at full speed, producers have been fairly disengaged, while ethanol production is starting to ramp back up, and combined with a solid export program. At least in the eastern corn belt, the basis continues to firm, with processors inching up their bids and looking for offers. Soybean trade was fairly listless Friday as well, with most futures months closing a penny or two higher. On the export front, Brazil is still the cheapest origin for China, although the U.S. did sell some soybeans to China last week. Domestically, the U.S. soybean crush remains hot, as NOPA reported 171.8 million bushels crushed by its members in April versus 160 million last year in the month of April. Wheat futures were steady to weaker on Friday. Kansas City futures were mostly higher, but generally by less than a penny. Minneapolis was down a penny to a penny and a half, while Chicago was down 2 to 2.5. Now this week we have the Kansas Wheat Tour, which should give us a pretty good idea of any damage related to freezing temperatures, as well as any concerns with the increasing dryness in the western portion of that state. Cotton finished the week on a stronger note, with the July futures finishing 40 points higher as they settled at 58.25. Livestock futures were mixed. August live cattle futures finished the day 82.5 cents higher. August feeder cattle eked out a slightly better close, finishing up 2.5 cents for the day. And lean hog futures gave up some ground, with the June futures 87.5 cents lower at the close. Class 3 milk futures had a strong close, with the June futures closing up 75 points to settle at $16.85 per hundredweight. Meat cutout values were lower to end the week. Choice beef boxes were $16.60 lower as they closed at $434.32, while select boxes were $18.34 lower, settling at $419.06. Pork carcass values broke back as well, finishing $3.67 lower. They ended up the week at $110.12 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.